All right, y'all. We coming back now from our next break. So our next topic is actually a pretty good topic. I mean, it is something that a lot of people will kind of like secretly talk about, but not openly talk about. And that is like sexualization of pole fitness slash pole dance. So let's get into that and talk about like how sexuality is actually connected to pole fitness.
I want to hear your intake first.
Not really. You want to hear my intake?
Yeah, I want to
Let's
hear
hear
your
your
intake.
opinion.
All right, cool. Well, for me, we all know that pole dancing is connected with sexuality, but that's just only because the moves inevitably highlight attractive portions of the woman's body, right?
Mhm.
So when you come into the dance studio, half of the women have on like little shorts. So being in the studio itself already highlights those portions of the woman's body. But, April, what you got to say, girl?
Yeah. Well, so like pole takes a lot of athleticism. It takes a lot of strength, and it takes a lot of grace. But what I think we focus on at Paradise is to embrace your femininity and empower your strength. And a lot of people find that attractive and sexy. And I think that's okay. And it's just really coming down to the goal of what you want to do with it, right? So you can be sexy.
Yeah.
And you can come to Paradise and you can learn how to stand in your femininity.
Yeah.
And you'll find strength there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I actually started polling because I wanted to learn to be sexy. Like, I didn't want to learn to be sexy in the form of I want to be a dancer, but like I'm very goofy, and when it comes to like just being sexy, if it get awkward, I laugh. So I just turn awkward moments into a joke. So I'm like, I'm like, I gotta learn how to be sexy without laughing. So I was like, you know what? I need to exercise. I don't like going to the gym. Let's try some pole fitness. Then I saw this video of Chanel, and I'm like, oh, she thick, and look what she can do. I'm finna do it. But so I started pole fitness because I wanted to learn to be sexy. And I feel like it was a great place to learn it, but not be over sexualized. Like, we wear little clothes because if you don't, you're gonna slide off the pole. So
Right.
you know, when you want to stick to the pole, the clothes get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right.
So it's not that we wear those little clothes because we trying to do too much or trying to be sexy. Like, you gotta have skin. So wear your skin.
Yes. I think pole is also a way for women to find their inner confidence and develop like that self-confidence within themselves. Myself personally, if you ask me as far as sexy, I don't find myself sexy at all. Now, other people might watch some of my videos and be like, oh, that was sexy or blah, blah, blah. But when I look at myself, I don't see that. I just see the fitness and the strength behind it. So where I see fitness and strength, someone might see the sexuality in it.
You're fine.
Yes.
Fine.
Thank you. So, and two, with the stigma, I know like with social media and everything like that, there are different platforms that I don't post on personally because I know that stigma and I know how that will resonate with my family or with the elder members of my family and how they view that as a sport. Whereas like before, when I'm doing circus, all of that's fully approved. Now, I don't know if it's because we have on tiny clothes or what the whole stigma is behind it, but it is a great way of fitness. It is a great way to build confidence. For me, it's a great stress reliever. I go in there, fully let go, and then I leave feeling lighter than I did when I came in.
Yes.
I know the stigma keep a lot of people from like trying pole. Like, they really, really want to try it, and they're nervous, and like they'll be following the page and saying, oh, they really want to try, but they're scared about what their family gonna say. I say, don't let it stop you. Come in and experience it for yourself.
Yes.
I mean, you try it one time, and if you don't like it or whatever, then don't come back. You know, at least you know you tried it. But and I feel like when you become when you start doing pole fitness, you're able to explain it better. Like, so when you hear that stigma, you're like, girl, that is not what happened in there. Like, that is not what we be doing. So
Exactly.
then, so we don't have a lot of ladies who come to the pole studio. I don't think we have any ladies who have come and it was like, nah, that's not for me.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. So I think like the vibe that we have in Paradise, it sets that stigma up to like go away instantly when you walk in the door.
Yep.
Like when you walk in, you like, ooh, like, okay, let's try this out.
It's a vibe.
So I think that when you come to Paradise, like you get rid of that vibe. Like I've
Yeah.
seen people say on social media, like they don't like to go to studios that try to act like, you know, stripping isn't a part of like pole, because it is. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of strippers, they cannot do pole fitness.
It's
A
big
lot of
difference.
strippers cannot do pole
Yeah.
work, so it is a big difference. I think strippers focus a lot on other things, but at when you do pole fitness, you focus a lot on strength and trying to execute moves. Want you to do it safe, but you know. So yeah.